That's right, I have a melee too. Should use that more. There we go.
You have collected here today will go a long way in
Melee's honestly king. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I've never actually bothered to learn proper melee usage or melee weapons, so I have no real clue about what the melee like scene is like. I am currently just running Kratos nearly everywhere, so I just zoom after a recommendation. So yeah, I really don't know. I just kind of zoom around. And I shoot. Is there anything here I can craft? Oh yeah, that's right. I need to do a few trades here for some stuff. More archwing? That's all good. I mean, we'll knock those out of the way real quick. And then... oh, mobile defense? I mean, that's... Oh, Salacia. Okay. So... this node in particular is the one you'll want to run if you want to level Archwing gear. Seriously, like not even kidding. This one is the one I use to power level all my Archwing stuff. Because it has a pretty good amount of enemy spawns. Being a mobile defense. Yeah, condition overload is really powerful, definitely. So yeah, if you have a solid primer, it's absolutely gonna wreck face. It's just a matter of being set up properly for it. The less Archwing you do, the better. Well, if you're like me, you'll get to a point where you need to run Archwing for mastery, and that's gonna suck. But this node is where I farm most of my weapons and most of my Archwings. Also Tellurium. You'll need Tellurium. Hey, Cookie. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. How are you doing today? How did the relic cracking go? Because I assume you were still relic cracking today? Great place for Tellurium is Railjack survival against Railjack intrinsic points too. Yeah, that's not a bad call. I was lucky enough to have all my Tellurium taken care of by just doing Railjack stuff before Railjack, Archwing stuff before Railjack was a thing. Relic cracking and ribbon cracking, yeah, that's awesome. You know, we love some relic and ribbon gambling. Hey, hello. Hope you had a good session. Hope you had a good stream, and thanks for dropping in. We're just helping Horna here clear his star chart by doing some Archwing stuff, because Archwing is super fun when you're a new player, right? The Veritex and the Imperator are super fun to use. Am I right? Is it the Imperator? Yeah, Imperator and Veritex. Don't remind you? Yeah, that's why I bring the Larkspur. Larkspur kind of trivializes it. Just beam in a general direction and watch everything explode. Let me throw a flare so we can actually get some shared affinity even at this distance. That'll make it a bit easier. Here. Yeah, like your friend carried you after you stopped playing with you. I mean, sometimes people just move on to different games, or they just don't enjoy stuff the same way. I mean, that's me with World of Warcraft. I loved World of Warcraft years ago, and now I just can't enjoy it the same way, so I just don't really play it.
Move on to the next target.
Yeah, I definitely suggest having an affinity booster when you do Archwing stuff for Mastery. It's a very, very good recommendation. Like, even without, it's pretty fast using this node. Like, there's a lot of enemy spawns, so you get a lot of XP, but yeah, having a booster just makes that a lot faster. Also, pretty much any weapon other than the Imperator does really well, or at least a few mods will help a lot. Oh, right, yeah. No, you're good to ask again. I mean, I did tell my chat earlier, but maybe they didn't really get it. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in participating in a Wolf Sledge giveaway, do speak up and let Cookie Monster know. He'll be handing out one of these in the future. Hey, good night, Dark. Thanks for dropping in, and thanks for also hanging out with Cookie Monster and running stuff with him. Love spreading the support and the viewership. Wolf Sledge is it's a melee weapon that came from a Nightwave boss from a previous series. Honestly, anything that you can get your hands on, I would say go for it, because farming a Wolf Sledge is a bit tedious. So I would say put your name in the hat and hope you get picked. I don't even have a Wolf Sledge myself, so I put my name in the hat as well, because I have yet to finish a Wolf Sledge. Although I still do have 2 parts that you did give to me, Cookie, so I'll have to look into what I need to finish it. I might take my name out of the hat in that case. Because if I can finish it without too much trouble, I'll probably just, you know, use the parts you gave to finish that for myself. Yeah, sounds good. No problem. So yeah, guys, if you want to get into that Wolf Sledge giveaway, hit up Cookie Monster. Just to let him know you're interested. And I'll hit you up by Friday if I change my mind. At this stage, I'm still interested, but I can probably finish it on my own with the parts I got. So I don't want to use up a slot and take away the gift from someone else. All right. Oh, Polar Magazine. So if you need some more oomph on your gun, Polar Magazine's not bad. You'll get some more damage. You hope that's all of Archwing, but let you check. Yeah, no problem. Take a look, and subs are getting named twice. I mean, yeah, sure. You can definitely encourage people to, you know, have an incentive to be subbed. That's also fine.
All human activities are equivalent, and all are on principle doomed to failure. Thus, it amounts to the same thing, whether one gets drunk alone or is a leader of nations.
Name's up on board. Well, appreciate it. Like I said, if I choose to step back because I have some of the stuff, I'll let you know, and I'll have you remove my name from the board, just so rush. What the hell is that? My memory's not what it used to be.
We don't
Oh.
have much time. Race to the loading docks and destroy enemy transports before they can escape.
Huh. I forgot that was actually a thing. Well. Appreciate it, Cookie. You're always very nice and very helpful. That's really appreciated. You finally have above 80k plat. Awesome, congrats. Hope you get to your objective. Your objective was like 100k. Hope you get there soon. 80k is still a massive achievement. I don't think I'd be able to save up all the way to that much. I'm way too prone to spending for some frivolous stuff. And I also don't trade nearly enough or crack relics. I get what I need and that's about it.
Interceptors, they're flying right past you. Why do they call you interceptors if you don't intercept?
A Christmas Day giveaway? Yeah, that sounds nice. If you can line it up for then, that'd be great. Well, what's your plan with that 100k after you're done collecting it?
10 assailants approaching fast. You must protect the product. Transport, initiate emergency departure. Transport, deploy shield rockets. Protect your cargo.
We're done here. Meet up with
Well.
the ship.
That was not too bad.
All destroyed.
Oh, 10,000 plate giveaway, yeah, that's awesome. So, and what's the plan with the 90k left? Or a 190k? Or 101k? Back to lurking, enjoy the stream. Appreciate it, Tech. Thanks for lurking, thanks for hanging out. Also, thanks for sharing your quarter build. Sitting in the Nintendo bank? That's fair. Understandable. Good thing is, nothing stops you from just doing that 10 times 1,000 giveaway on Christmas anyways, even if you don't have like the 100k. Defection? Oh, great. Is it a standard defection? I don't think there is a, I don't think there is a, Archwing defection, so I'll just swap to Exceltra here. Actually, no. Wait, does the Volt speed boost work on the guys? Let's try it. Let's try Volt. Let's see if we can mess around with that. Okay, it's a standard. Well, damn. Wish I read that a few seconds ago, but it's okay.
The crew here are Kavor defectors.
It's okay, we'll,
They were created for. Rather than joining Steel Meridian, they've chosen a different path.
It's fine, we can just at least AoE stun. Sorry, no, you... Don't worry, you're all good. Should have said so beforehand, I would have waited for you. Oh. Come on, there we go. And enjoy your time on Suicide Squad. Thanks for dropping in and thanks for the raid. Enjoy your time. I doubt Man Jams will need anything. You can always ask, but I doubt he needs anything at this point. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, it does work. Okay. For once, I'm happy you're wrong, Man Gems. I will actually celebrate that. you actually were not right about this. And I like that, because that means I can speedrun them to the shit. Alright. Time to go, you guys. Holy shit, they're just zooming. Woo! Holy shit. This is great. Look at him go. Oh no, don't die.
Crew member before they die.
Seek hot everywhere.
You were heartbroken to get that guy Siberius ribbon. Well, you did get a dual Toxocyst ribbon the other day, so you know. Oh yeah, we'll look at your ribbon, Horna. I forgot.
Betrayed me. Endless suffering.
But yeah, actually, Volt Speed Boost works on defectors, which is a godsend. Holy shit. Can you imagine combining that with speed modes from Wisp? Just massive speed, just everywhere. If they do stack. If they don't stack, well, too bad, but... You got more interest in the Cyberres than the Dual Toxocyst? Well, the difference is the Dual Toxocyst can probably fetch you a nice amount of plat, because it is a very, very popular weapon at this time. It is very powerful. So, understandably, you might be more interested in one than the other, but one of them is worth a lot. Like, even unrolled, I think Dual Toxo is at least 200 plat. Alright, let's send him out. So, oh, is it actually? Oh, I guess... Wait, does the Cyberus have an Incarnon now? Yeah, he does, right? He does have an Incarnon now. Yeah, okay, maybe that's why then. That probably shot the value up by a good amount. Okay, average 120. Damn. Right. We're good to leave. Yeah, I bet the Cyberus Prime also went up. Accordingly, with the release of the Incarnon. Well, that definitely makes that significantly better. Thank you for being wrong, man, Gems. I appreciate that. Volt is the new king of defection for me. Though I don't fault you for that, because defection is not exactly a popular game mode, and I don't think anyone runs defection intentionally or willingly. So I don't fault you for being wrong on that account. Like I said, I'm actually glad you were, because that made things a lot faster and a lot smoother. Okay, so that was another defection done. Wait, is there a good alt helmet for Volt? Oh, I guess the Raijin skin is actually pretty dope. The Tenogen one. Arrestor. Oh, this one? Oh yeah. That's a pretty cool one. That looks really good. I mean, this skin also looks cool. I mean, the Raijin is, you know, pretty solid as well. That's a pretty slick skin, too. The Electros helmet with Void Shell? Yeah, Void Shell actually looks really good, because you can use so many different materials and colors. And the Electros helmet... Oh yeah, the helmet is actually really cool. Really nice on that one, too. I'm kind of curious to see what they'll do for the heirloom, because the next one is Rhino, but I'm sure Volt heirloom is not too far away.
Ready to kick bottom.
It's up to you, Horn. I really don't mind helping you out with that. You know, like I said, I'm more here to hang out with chat and help you guys out than do some high octane stuff. Lich hunting is not exactly high octane either, so I'm fine with whatever. I'll finish leveling my Sobek if we do that. Yeah, feel free to send that. Also, okay, so Toxin, heavy attack efficiency, and impact with negative chance to gain combo count. I'm not super familiar. You're the boss. I mean, I'm no one's boss. I'm just, like I said, I'm just a guy on the internet playing video games. I'm not the boss of anyone, except like myself. I guess technically this makes me kind of self-employed, so I guess I am my own boss, but that's about as far as that goes. Yeah, so for the melee ribbon, I'm not sure. For the Godva though, Godva can have some really, really nasty stuff. It can be a really, really good weapon, so I would not say no to a Godva Ribbon myself if I got my hands on one. The initial roll on the Godva is not great, I'll give you that. Like, well, oh, actually, no, yeah, it is negative recoil, positive damage to Grenier, but negative damage to Infested, so not exactly great. But you can definitely make something really interesting with it, because you can get, like, crit damage, status chance, and something else, and still be, like, really, really comfortable with that Ribbon. The Godva Prime is a really fun weapon. It's just hard to get it because it is not frequently available. It's only sold by Barrow every now and then, or available from trade, and I don't think it's worth buying. But if you do have a Godva Prime, it's a cool weapon. I did a little showcase of it, I think, last week, and you know, it works really well. Alright. Cannon's disabled. And then we have to go all the way down. Wait. Oh, it's down here. Right. Just like yesterday, Kua Fortress pathing goes burr. Wait, over here. Wait, no. Yes. Yes, this way. Grab that. There we go, and now we defend. Honestly, not finding Kua Fortress. I don't think anyone is, actually. Kua Fortress is an absolute mess for pathing in like half the tile sets, so I don't blame you. Like, it is a tile set, and you know, you run missions on it, but I don't think anyone will intentionally go on Kua Fortress for anything. Okay. Now we gotta sync up and fire this cannon. Alright, and then we go back. And we wait to destroy this.
To the telemetry system and make sure the cannon stays silent.
And now the funniest destruction animation. This thing, and then it just goes limp.
The targeting mechanism is out of commission.
It's kind of an underwhelming animation. It just kind of flops to the ground. No fancy animation, no explosion, just plops. There we go. So that's the assault node done.
Complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
You could probably level your boar in these and probably do absolutely no damage. Yeah, you can bring leveling gear. I don't mind. I still need to farm Railjack and do my ambassador. I need to get the blueprint for that. And that's going to be a really fun one. Oh, defense? That's fine. Could have brought something different, but it's fine.
The Queens hope they can create Kuva by way of this alchemy. We can't let that happen. Introduce poison into the system and defend the injector while
Oh, you get the MR11 test? Awesome. I mean, the faster you get it, the faster you can do the next one, but I don't think you're 24 hours away from being ready to do MR12 anyways.
Hold on tight. The Grineer are going to do everything in their power to destroy the apparatus and salvage the experiment.
Like, do you kind of remember how it behaved? Was it like fully auto? Was it semi-auto? Was similar to the boar? Was it the Strun? Or the Sobek, maybe? Strun design-wise looks very similar to the boar, but it's semi-auto instead, and you reload it one shell at a time. So if it was like a partial reload, it's probably the Strun. If it was a full reload at a time, it's maybe the Sobek. There's a few options. Might have been a Sobek. Sobek is what I'm currently running, but I'm using the Kuva variant. Has like a double barrel layout and like a circular mag on top. I mean, shotguns are really fun actually in this game. They are pretty varied. They have like fully auto shotguns, they have semi-auto shotguns, they have dual fire. The Tigress is a dual shot break action shotgun where if you press down you shoot one shot and when you release you fire the other shot, which means that if you just click real quick you can double tap someone really fast with it. It's high burst damage but has to reload in between every 2 shots, which is not for everyone, but it is a pretty powerful gun. It also does slash damage, which is pretty powerful. Can we disable these anyway? No? Guess not.
What's in this sludge, and why do the Queens think they can make Kuva from it?
Yeah, shotguns in this game are pretty good. They also have a fairly good range, as opposed to what people would imagine of shotguns. Unless you add, like, extra spread, which is a different thing entirely, but... Oh, that was some neural sensors, but you picked them up. Since you're familiar with PoE, there's a few interesting mods. Like for instance, acid shells on the Sobek gives you an on-kill explosion for a percentage of the target's HP. And it does a radial damage based on centered on the target based on their max HP. It's not nearly as potent as on-kill effects in PoE, but it is, you know, a pretty decent thing for like lower star chart stuff. Oh right, I forget that this one has hazards throughout. So yeah, acid shells on Sobek is pretty interesting for lower star chart stuff. It doesn't seem to scale really well in the higher end because the damage is mitigated by armor, but it is pretty nice. There's a pretty nice corrosive chunk after killing an enemy. That's my companion. I can't kill that. Oh, there he is. Alright, one last wave. That's fine, I can take the turret fire. That should not kill me. Ever. Oh, hey Tazzy. You got some emote selling bots? That's great. They're fun to mess with at the very least. Oh, it actually gave you pricing. Impressive. Was it reasonable pricing or was it an absolute scam? Oh my god. 5 emotes for 250? Jeez. You got way better prices than them. I'm telling you. You could make bank selling emotes. Yeah, no kidding that you're not interested.
Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
Mobile defense is next? Alright, no problem. I'll gear up for that. Yeah, that's wild. And how goes the day? It goes well. Had a late start because of the weekly Tuesday appointments, but
This is a mobile
we're
defense station.
doing all right.
You must
Oh wait,
deliver
right, I'm not on.
defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be
Put on
prepared for
the
heavy
right.
resistance.
Focus
Can't do
cool.
this without
Come on,
you.
just one more pulse. There we go. Okay. Wait. Oh, you have the data mask. Okay, perfect. How was yours? I saw you were streaming some more Metaphor today. How's that going along?
This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance.
Oh, are you still you were feeling a bit sick, didn't you? Is that still what's bothering you, or is it something else completely different? Or was it Fate that was sick? Or maybe you caught what Fate had? I'm sorry, I have really, really bad memory. Well, sorry to hear that you ended early, but do take care of yourself. Well, yeah, I feel that. Like, on days when I'm particularly active and chatty, my throat feels a bit sore and raspy by the end of the stream, or even like until the next stream. So it is, yeah, I do get that. If you buy the 3 Regal Aya and spend 1 of the colored packs, is there anything worth with the 2 left, or is it just everything like 3? I think most of the stuff is 2, but I'll have to go look after this mission in the market console. It's all good. Well, hopefully, you know, hopefully that passes. If anything, just, you know, a warm cup of water with honey, or even milk with honey, or some soothing tea can help you. Anything that can help smooth the throat. I know I need to start doing that, because even if I stay hydrated, I can sometimes hurt my throat talking too much. But it's for a good reason, so I don't mind it. Yeah, I gotta do voice exercises. Yeah, I'm not a big talker outside of my stream, so that's probably why it ends up being a bit of a hindrance in the long run. Cosmetics are 2. The fully built prime stuff is 2 or 3. I forget. Maybe frames are 3 and weapons are 2. But yeah, I would definitely go for cosmetics over fully built items anyways, because you can farm the rest of the prime items. It's not worth buying with Aya. Cosmetics are much better. Frames are 2, weapons are... Okay, so everything else is 2. Nothing is 3, right? Oh, frames 3. Okay. Okay. I was getting there. Okay, so frames are 3 Aya, weapons are 2, but again, not worth spending your Regal Aya on weapons, since you can just farm them the regular way anyways. It's not worth the price difference.
We are finished here.
Because the Regal Aya is not nearly worth the plat value of individual items on the market either. At least I don't think. Yeah, just buy cosmetics. Yeah, exactly. Well, let's make it a bit more entertaining. I love Vauban. This frame is great. I love it. Oh shit! That's a weird ceiling fan? Yeah, right? Oop. I freaking love this frame.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Imagine being stuck in there only to be dissolved by radiation afterwards from a massive energy shotgun. That must be like probably one of the worst ways to go. Oh, can't go through here? Well, that sucks. Alright. We're gonna have to go through the normal way. Well, normal in quotation marks. I love creating death traps with Badhon. Also, that's why I love to throw my vortexes to the ceiling. On the floor, they have too much stuff to get stuck on. If you throw it to the ceiling, they kind of just hover and spin, and that's much funnier. I love that. Also, I guess it is kind of a complete branch in different directions. But Tazzy, did you see MTG released a I guess teaser for some Final Fantasy set from the I forgot the name of it. It's something Realms. I'm super bad at remembering stuff, but yeah, there was some.
To find and liberate the hostage before any harm comes to them.
Yeah, I was not super sold on getting back into MTG, but the Final Fantasy set having 14 cards in it might actually get me back interested, because there was some Realm Reborn stuff in it. There was some there was a Sephiroth, there was a Emmett Selk card, there was a few others. So there is definitely 14 stuff in it. There's some 7 stuff. I don't know exactly which other games. I'm a terrible Final Fantasy fan, because prior to playing 14 a whole lot, the only one I've ever really touched was 13. Next one is Spy? Alright, perfect. So Emmett Selk, Sephiroth. Yeah, Lightning. That's right. There was Lightning, and there was U9 Titus, which is... Oh, that's a friendship door. Well... Oh, right. Well, down here... I'll show you the path, because the rescue here is kind of a tricky one. So we go down here, down this pipe. Oh, crap. Then we jump over this gap. And we come back out up here. And we go through here, and I'm fairly certain we have to go back here, and then the door, yeah, is over here. And then it's in one of these. Okay, got it.
Thank you.
So the Kuva Fortress rescue path thing is a little bit awkward the first time around, but once you know it, it's not that bad. It just took me a while to figure it out the first time. A couple of hostages died while I was trying to figure that out, so I'll save you the trouble of restarting a few times. Yep. And there we go. Yeah, so is it Connected Realms, or what the MTG Realms? Oh, Realms Beyond. There you go. Realms Beyond. Or no, oh, Universes Beyond. There we go. Universes Beyond. That's the one. So Universes Beyond is the MTG sets that include like crossover franchises, and in one of those there's a Final Fantasy set that's coming up, and part of that set includes signature cards or signature characters of various mainline games, and one of them includes Final Fantasy 14 stuff, and I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy 14. Disruption is the one after this? Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
Your mission is
We might have to do a
and steal any
MTG Arena day where you kind of trying to teach me how to get back into MTG. Is that something you'd be interested in? Because I have a few cards at home, but they're from long discontinued sets and no longer standard format by any means. They're all very much legacy. I'd have to look at them, but I forget which set they're from. Wait, that's a window. I'm stupid. I mean, kind of just getting back over the basics, not anything like super in depth. I've never been a super competitive player, so. But I'd love to get back into the more like modern stuff, like Commander or that kind of format. I don't know exactly yet. Casual Black Lotus Destiny Cap. No, I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not that old. First of all. And second of all, no, they're from much more recent sets, but still like legacy stuff. Sets that are no longer being printed or even run into standard. From like years ago, back when I was like in high school. I remember running these a long time ago. Oh, hold on. Okay. yeah. So basically, you're role-playing Gambit. Is that right? But I do remember there was a set at one point that was like, was it Unglued or some other thing where it was like all just goofy Easter egg type cards? And I think one of those cards was just shred the card in several little fragments and then throw the fragments up in the air. Any cards that it touches, any cards that it touches are kind of removed from the game or something. Unglued, unhinged, and so on. Yeah. Yeah, Sword Deck, also High Faith. Yeah, I think Unglued was the one that was active when I was in high school. And those were just completely silly, but... yes, we are talking MTG. Yes. Because of the Universes Beyond Final Fantasy set that was announced yesterday. Was it yesterday? That card is based off of Chaos Orb? That seems unlikely, unless you mean Chaos Orb, the MTG card, because Chaos Orb, the PoE currency was not a thing back then. But maybe it's a Magic the Gathering Chaos Orb. Like a week ago? I thought it was yesterday. Jesus Christ, my brain is fried. You do? Wait. Okay, so it is a Magic the Gathering Chaos Orb and not a PoE Chaos Orb. Got it. MTG card. Fair enough. Where is the console? There's a console here, I swear. Yeah, there it is. Alright. And break that. And go here. And hack that. There we go. Okay. There we go. So yeah, Loki is really fun for spy missions. Then you can bring a big boomstick with him, and then if you need to get into some action, well, you can still kill stuff. But yeah, there's a few unglued cards I remember that were really, really hilarious, like that one, or I think there was one that was like, you can cheat or make up rules if your opponents don't notice it, or... Luna Spy, yeah, Lua Spy, or just, yeah. There's a few mechanics and potential decks you missed from older sets. Yeah, hold on, let me bust out my deck box. So I have a few boxes in there, like this. Saviors of Kamigawa. That's you're a mud player, mono brown. Well, that's certainly a choice. Another Savior of Kamigawa deck box. And this is what Disruption. Let me switch back to Gauss for that. So my Kuva Sobek is back to being leveled, so I can go back to the Exceltra for this. Alright, and then what's the last one? Oh look! Another Saviors of Kamigawa! So I guess I did buy a few of these during the Kamigawa era. I'll be right there. Okay. There's a mechanic called Stickers. It was an attempt to have an unset mechanic in regular Magic. It's a terrible mechanic. Yeah, I bet. I bet. You need physical cards for collecting purposes. You only pay in Arena. Yeah, Hasbro and Wizards did some really funky and not really cool shit lately. I don't think I have anything really worthwhile from Kamigawa. So I think I remember how it happened. So I was in a game store where we did like hobby. We did mostly Warhammer at that point, but we had a few people still in Magic. And I went there, and the guy running the store was holding on to these old sets. So those 3 Kamigawa boxes I have now, I think they were just taking dust there, and I think he sold all 3 of them to me for like 20 bucks because he just wanted them gone. So that's pretty much the extent of what I have. So I don't think there's anything really worthwhile in there, but I can always look. We can probably go over that off stream. Don't have a whole lot in that set, I'm pretty sure, but like they're all mostly pre-con. And I think I've been given like I have a pile of just bulk trash cards that were just given to me by people having this excess bulk. I'll look into it after the stream. I can provide you with that list. Or we can do a Let's Learn Magic the Gathering stream this evening. I don't know. I'm still figuring out options of stuff to do. All right. These guys. Oh, that's a key right here. Oh, we already have the conduit done. Yes, and that's the problem. Like, I like the idea of playing Magic the Gathering. I don't like the idea of supporting Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast with the stuff they've pulled lately. So it's kind of a tricky situation. The card game is fun. The company is not. So I kind of don't know how I feel about all that. And with the Universes Beyond Final Fantasy stuff. Crap. Wait, why is the ad break so far off? I'm so confused. I don't have any ads for like another hour, but the pre-rolls are off. Or on, rather. I am so confused right now. Where is that conduit? Oh, it's over there. Alright, we just need the white key. What conduit? I have the key on me. I'll just go and deposit it. Yeah, D&D is also well, the good thing though is that there are a lot of alternatives to actual D&D. There's plenty of like tabletop RPGs of varying sources that are not D&D pure. I guess it's about finding one that you actually enjoy. And yeah, the Cedo is a very interesting gun. It has a very, very strong passive as well as a good priming alt fire. The thing about the Cedo, as Faith said, you can trade the components to build it. You just need to get the blueprint by yourself. The blueprint itself is not tradable, but the parts to build it are. So if that's something you would like, we can arrange that as well. Yeah, I guess Arena has the benefit of being, you know, playable, free to play. You just have to kind of pick and choose based on what you get and what you have. That's at least an option, at the very least.
Shiny secured and we're in the wind. I'll send your
Also,
profile the usual.
forget what deck this is. Oh, I think I know what this is. Okay, so I have a fully sleeved deck here, which is... Oh yeah, that's a white-green spirit deck from Kamigawa, mostly. Yeah. So I have this fully sleeved deck here that is... no, that's not this one. This is a red-green. This is white-blue. This is... Oh, this is that one. So it's basically a variant of this precon, the Truth Seekers white and green spirit deck. And that is what I ended up being. This is what ended up being my main deck for a while. This is a bunch of fodder. There's a black and blue. I think that's a black and blue deck that I kind of started. Oh, that was the. I think that was a 10th edition starter deck that I ended up getting to kind of get back into the game. So I have like 2 functional decks and then a bunch of just spare parts here and there for other decks. Also, sorry, I mean, that's okay, Horna. We'll get you that. Survival. Hold on. I'll grab something a bit different here. Let me go Dante. Okay. Yeah, I like this big pile of both, which is, I don't know from which editions, it's just a mix of a bunch of stuff. There's a mix, yeah, this is some 10th edition.
Harvesting Kuva nearby.
This is some darks. I don't know which edition those symbols are. Ravnica, maybe? I don't know, I'll have to look it up. I have a pretty big mix of a lot of stuff.
Use things to sustain your environment or attach Kuva catalysts to begin harvesting.
There's always codes throughout the year for packs for full decks and dailies in-game currency give you cards and packs. Yeah, I might just re-download it and play that casually on the side. I was looking for, you know, some short-form game to play here and there that is not Warframe or Tarkov. Oh, yeah, we can... Also, I'm not your boss. I appreciate the designation, but I'm no one's boss. I'm just chill. I guess we can chill in any kind of hallway that has only one entrance. Well, let me see here. Is there a dead end here? Yeah, here is fine. We can park here. This is as good as any other. You were a Pro Tour player 10 years ago for MTG? That's impressive. I did not know that. I was a very casual high school player, and my highlight was playing a nasty sliver deck back in high school. That was like my peak. That, and I had a, I think it was a pure white cleric deck, which was also nasty because it just kept me healed the entire match. But that was some really old editions. Like, I think it was, hold on, let me look up MTG editions. Let me tell you when I played. Oh, Magic the Gathering sets. Okay, perfect. Oh, no, it was not 10th edition, it was Magic 2010. So that I have some cards sitting here with like the M10 logo, so that's Magic 2010. Yeah, getting too competitive also, yeah, I get that. You know, sucking the fun out of something because you're just too competitive about it. I understand that as well. So the moat amp, well, amps in general work the same way as the Vulpafilas. You have to guild them at a syndicate before you can actually earn mastery, but yes, you do want to level them up at the very least once, then guild them, and then start earning mastery. So yeah, you can see an operator form and let me do the killing, and you'll get your mastery that way. Hey, what's up, X-Man? Good to see you. The 3 levels of MTG player streams, the pro, the returning. I think there's a casual enjoyer as well, but I guess most people that actually do stream it actively are probably like in the first 2 categories. Hold on. Okay. So it was not, yeah, that was not 10th edition. That was Magic 2010 or M10. Okay. Not 10th edition, which is a pretty big, pretty big distinction to be made. All right, so let's see. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so this is. That's you, the noob. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so my MTG time started around the Onslaught block. So Onslaught, Legions, and Scourge. This is where I mostly started playing, and that's the bulk of my time playing Magic was around that edition. And then the Mirrodin, Darksteel, and Fifth Dawn. And then I kind of fell out of it a little bit, but also picked some stuff back up during the late Kamigawa era. So, and then, no, okay, so that's not Ravnica at all. That's some Zendikar stuff. Okay. So I was given a bunch of bulk from Worldwake. Oh, shit. Oh, life support. Whew, that was almost bad. I got too distracted talking about MTG. I almost failed the mission. What is this? Oh, right, Kuba Catalysts. That's fine. We're just here to get in and get out, so... Zendikar came before 2010? That's possible, yeah. So I was given some Zendikar bulk by someone while I was picking up, I think, the 2010 starter set in the card shop where I played, and then that's also where I bought the like old Ravnica boxes that were just chilling there for years. That's why I got a big discount on them. They were no longer standard, so they had no interest in keeping them, and I just bought like all 3 precons for like $20. Zendikar was 2009 to 2010, like first, third quarter of 2009, and then first quarter of 2010. So, And then Scars of Meriden was late 2010 to early 2011. Oh, right. Okay, so there was Battles for Zendikar, which was 2015 to 2016. And then yeah. Yeah, my comfort editions were Onslaught and Meriden, which is 2002 to 2004. That doesn't age me at all. Not one bit. And then we had some people like carrying some older block stuff like Invasion, Odyssey. But yeah. And then I kind of fell off on around the Ravnica block. Survival. Okay, let's do it up. So yeah, I have a few of these lying around from I guess Zendikar, I said.
Your job is to distract the enemy
Oh,
while
what's a token?
Valentino operative raids the ship for much needed supplies.
Oh, those are just
Make your
tokens.
presence known.
Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff here and there just lying about.
They have just shut down all systems.
Like Brothers War and Urza.
Sending life
That's some
support
older
capsules
stuff,
in.
right? Yeah, Urza's block. That's some later stuff, or earlier rather, late 90s. Oh, for this one we can park in here, right here. This is a perfect parking spot. So if we stand in this room, nothing can spawn behind us, and they all have to funnel into this room to hit us. So this is a perfect parking spot for survival. Then we can just, you know, enjoy a little chill resting place. Urza's, yeah, 1998 to 1999. It was definitely an older block. Yeah, the Ignis Raid is a really good weapon. That will take care of a lot of your star chart progression, and it can even last into like early Steel Path. But you do need like really solid mods for that. But it is definitely a good weapon. Also, I remember a lot of my older decks relied on like rare named creatures, because I was like early teens back then, and I thought like they were the sickest thing, like Phage the Untouchable, or I think, what was the name? It was a green druid. I think it was Kamal. Where is that card? Is it Kamal Fist of Krosa? Or was that a hold on, let me try to find it. Yeah. It was that one, that creature. Kamal Fist of Krosa. I'm having one green deck relying on him. and then a black deck with Phase the Untouchable that was hoping to get the combo play of starting with Phage first turn and just instantly winning second turn because that thing was just stupid. They're releasing a new set on the 15th, really? Huh.
Come to scavenge and desecrate this sacred realm. My brothers, did I not tell of this day? Did I not?
Or is it on Arena that they're releasing a new set? Or... You get some potatoes for frames and weapons. Also, you almost got Shade Prime from Neuron. That's awesome. Awesome. Depending on what you're missing, I can maybe spot you the missing Shade Prime part. I have a few spares as well, just not the rare one. I think, which is probably the most likely one you're missing.
Through the energy of the Abyss,
I'm 4.
forever bound to the void. This death is
It's a new starter set? Oh, cool. For the actual physical or for Arena?
destroyed.
Oh, for both. Interesting. We'll see how I feel about MTG and giving money to Wizards. Cerebrum and Carapace. I might have a Cerebrum, but I don't think that I have a spare Carapace. That one took me a while to get. Alright, we are good to leave. Wait. Oh, there's a star. I want to grab it just in case it's a... No, it's a cyan. Wait. Oh, it's that way. Okay, I was on the right direction. That's so weird. Wait, what? Okay, the waypoint is just broken. Gotcha. Very cool. Playing arena means no money to work wizards. Yeah. I guess that's the best way to reintroduce yourself to the game, so you don't have to spend money.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
People ask me if it gets lonely out here. I say,
Let me see if I have anything left for Shade. Shade Prime. Oh, I have a I have a Cerebrum. I don't have a Carapace though. Defense. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's bring Nova. Nice thing about Arena is the wild cards. You have so many, but there's so many you don't want to use them. That's the problem. Like if you don't use them, you'll just always have them and never use them. Starter style sets usually have some great staple cards that can be used anywhere. Yeah, different. Usually they want like starter sets to be relevant and useful, and not just a bunch of trash cards that nobody will go for. It's not important. I mean, no. I get that it's not important, but we can at least save you one part to farm. Hey, I mean, if you're winning and having fun, it's not that bad. As long as one person is having fun in the game, you know, it's fine, right? Who cares if your opponent's not having fun? Yeah, this layout is not great, but also not the worst. I will be speeding up enemies so they get to us faster and we kill them faster, so that actually helps. Yeah, exactly. It's fine. So yeah, a common thing that people do for defense is that they bring Nova and then they speed up people, they speed up enemies so they get to the objective faster and you can clear the waves faster. You used to play decks that turn the game into a single player, so you're a blue player. Gotcha. There's a 99% chance I'm correct. Hey, what's up, Null? Hopefully, I don't have to leave anytime soon, so you can actually get some more, some content and some entertainment here. How are you doing today? Work sucks, but pays the bills. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You're a mono black player mostly, but green's a lot of fun. Yeah, I used to play. Well, I had like I said, years back, I had a sliver deck, which was kind of a rainbow deck. But I really liked white and green myself personally. I'm gonna soon enough. Wait. Oh, getting funny Rincarn on bow this week. Been waiting for a long time. Yeah, I actually have the bow and the Furax in my current rotation, but I'm not too stressed about getting them. Oh, that's bad. I might have to start slowing them down because we're about to lose the objective because I don't have a defense frame to go with Nova. I need to stay a little bit more focused. I'll come back to you, chat, in a second once we're done with this defense. Just gotta make sure that we don't lose on the wave number 5. Okay, I think we're good. Cannot physically play a rainbow deck. Well, so slivers were kind of this whole very high synergy thing where you got a lot of like cost reductions or extra mana from having like different types of slivers. And the only one that was really needing rainbow colors was the Sliver Overlord. I think it was Sliver Overlord that was like one of each colors. Yeah, that was it. So the Sliver Overlord costs one of each mana colors, which made it a bit tricky to play out. But if you managed to play it, it was really powerful. You need specifically bow because you made a melee influence build for it and you need that 6% extra crit. Well, that's fair. Yeah, and understandable. Your room deck is the closest you've gotten to a rainbow deck, being blue, green, and red, and you can end up pretty godly. Yeah, 3-colored decks were not too uncommon. But rainbow is definitely trickier. For sure. Hijack, okay. I'll go back to Frost for hijack in that case. I hate hijack. Yeah, we might end up doing some Duviri before the end of the week. And if anything, we can grab people from chat to make that a little bit less lonely and a little bit less boring. So if you guys would be interested in that, we might do some